So now we are starting some other string functions. Other string function means the functions which are there available with the compiler in the string handling, which are except the main functions, because the main functions we have already learned. So there are few more functions which can be used. So the first function which we are learning is strncpy. Now we know that string copy we have already learned. So we are having one more function, that is strncpy. Now it is self-explanatory that there is some kind of n is there. Now n is what? Now it is going to copy the string of first n characters. Now, so it is going to copy leftmost n characters of string 2 to string 1. That means if there are function like we are putting strncopy, then only first n characters will be copied. So I am taking one example to make you understand. Let us suppose we have mentioned strcpy, and then we have mentioned s1 comma s2 comma 5. Now I am taking one example to make you understand. Let us suppose that s1 is an array of character which contain few values. s2 is also the array. Now let us suppose that in the s2 we are having DELHI, then we are saying okay. Any string you can take. At the end we know that we used to have /0, and this is the string 1 which is empty right now. It should be having minimum 5 space because we are taking the 5 character. Now what is going to happen? It is going to take first 5 character of s2 and storing into s1. So take the first 5 character, 1 2 3 4 5. So these 5 characters are taken and these are copied to the string 1. String 1 was initially empty. Now it will be having the DELHI which is copied, and at the end /0 will be automatically applied by the compiler. So this is the function, that is strncpy. So now if this 5 is mentioned, then this 5 means the number of elements. So these are the 5 number of elements which are copied, and the special character is not included in this 5. So that means if the memory required, then it should be 5 plus 1, means 6 memory is required in the receiving string. That means s1 should be having minimum 6 size, so that it can take the 5 elements plus 1 null character will be applied. Now we are going to learn the next function, that is strncmp. So the next function we are learning is strncmp. As the name signify, it is going to compare the n leftmost character. So now it is going to compare n leftmost characters of string 1 and string 2. Means from string 1 and string 2 they are going to compare only the first n characters. I'm taking one example to make you understand. Let us suppose that we have said strncmp. In the bracket we have mentioned s1 comma s2 comma 3. Now assume that s1 is one array of character in which we have mentioned T H E I R. At the end /0 is there. Afterward there is one more array S2 and there it is mentioning THERE /0 ending character or the terminator. Now they are saying match first three character from string 1 and string 2. So now first three characters are THE in string 1 and next three characters are THE. So it is matching first character with first character, same, second with second, same, third with third. Now in that case if I take the first three character, so S1 is equal to S2. The condition is there, first three character I am taking. So there the comparison it is saying answer will be 0. And we know that 0 comes when both string are equal. So that is all about the strncmp function. Now we are going to learn the next function, that is strncat. So the next function we are having is the strncat. As the name signify, it is going to concatenate the leftmost n character. So it will concat. Concat means combine. Combine leftmost n character of string 2 to the end of string 1. So I am taking one example to make you understand. Let us suppose we are saying strncat. Now in the bracket we are saying s1 comma s2 comma 3. Now that means three character of s2 are going to be inside s1. So let us suppose that we are having a array S1. This is the array of character. In the array, we have mentioned OK. Let us suppose OK is present. Now /0. There is few more size available. Taking one more array S2. Now inside that, we are having, let us suppose, Delhi. So Delhi is there, /0. Now here we are saying three character of S2. So first of all we are taking the three characters of S2, that is DEL we are taking, and we are going to concat, means combining at the end of S1. So these three characters are going at the end. And what is the end? /0 is the end. So /0 will be replaced with the value that is D. So D will come here and EL. So now OKDEL and /0 will come at the end. So first /0 is removed. So now the new value of S1 is OKDEL. So this is the new string which we are having after the concatenation. So here we are having only n particular leftmost characters which are going to concat or combine with the string 1. So now we are learning one more function which is str. So the next function which we are learning is str. Now talking about the str function, well, str it signifies the substring. So it is going to locate substring in a string. So str function is going to locate the substring in a string. I am giving one example to make you understand. Let us suppose that we are taking str, and here we are saying s1, comma, double quote, ab. Now to learn this, we are taking, let us suppose in the s1 is the character array, and the values inside the s1 are, let us suppose, w, p, a, b, k, and /0. So let us suppose that we are having the s1 as the character array in which we are having certain character. Now here it is going to find out the AB as substring. So first of all it will check where is the AB. So we can see that AB is together here. So now starting from AB till the end means it will find the /0, it is going to print that. So the answer of this will be A, B, K. So the whole term from the substring till the end will be printed. I am taking one more example to make you understand. Let us suppose that we are having str means finding the substring. In the bracket we are having s1, comma, s2. Now let us suppose that in the s1 we are having is H, E, L, L, O, and then we are having is the /0. Let us suppose in the S2 we are having is the L. Now the meaning is that we are going to find out the S2 inside the S1. So the S2 is L. So we are going to find out where the first L is present. So it is not the L, it is not the L. Yes, this is the first L. Now from the first L till the end, means we are not finding the /0, it is going to print that substring. So the answer of this will be LL0. So this one is the substring, finding the substring. So these are all the string handling functions in the C programming.